everybody. I'm just getting it set up here. Hope everyone's doing all right. Let me get back into the comment section and see what we got going on over here. All right, let's see, we got Adventures with Goat. How you doing, man? Prospecting 406. I know you're driving, so drive safe and just hang in there, man. You can listen up. Secure Mining, what's happening? Oh, I appreciate that. Wrenches Repair and Prospecting, how are you? Swamp Fox just came in the house. We got Wheelie Shiny Gold. All right, PA Prospecting, what's happening, man? What we're going to do, as you can see, I got my the gold cam going over there. I should have named it the sluice cam, but what do you got? We got that running off our new power supply here. Let me get the old one. That one is cooking. We're going to be running this tonight. Actually, I have one on there running. This is another one. This is the extra one I got. And we're going to run some pay dirt from Lucky Strike. I got it concentrated down here. Not concentrated. I just went through the kitchen size strainer, and we're going to run it into that. We got this running just maybe 2 minutes before we came live, and we had I don't know if you can see it, but we got let's see, we got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's 3 bars on that battery. We've been I've been running the battery, setting this up, trying to dial in another sluice that I got, but we still got to work on that. So that's why we went back to the little Geo sluice, the Geo bucket sluice here. But that works fine. We got it all leveled up, ready to go. It's been pumping there for a bit. I cleaned out the bubbles. We got Badger Explorations in the house down there, but I think he went for a dip in the pool real quick. I'm not sure. And Chris Golding, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. PA is in the back door there, so let me see if we can't get him up here. Hold on a second. There he is. Hey,
Joe!
What's happening, man?
What you got going on there, brother?
Well, I got my I'm all discombobulated over here. I got my mouse way over there. I got the Geo sluice running, the little bucket sluice.
Cool.
And we're gonna run some pay dirt from Lucky Strike that I had hopefully we'll get some gold out of it because it's towards the bottom of the bag, so that's a good thing.
That's where the gold's at.
I know.
Got Badger up in here. Where's he at?
I think he went he's in the pool with Lady Badger. So I don't know. She just prior to us going on, she stopped by to say something about the pool, and then went out to have a quick cigarette. He went out to do something, and he never come back yet. But he'll be around.
Right. I just saw him on Brock the Magnet Fisher's channel, and he was showing pictures from the magnet fishing thing for the St. Jude's last week.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was flashing a bunch of pictures of people he met there, and Badger and Honey Badger was one of them. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what I like about those things. You get to meet the people that you've been, I love to bring people up on a panel that I've never seen before, so I can actually get an idea of what who everybody is, and especially at those like the spring
events
thing, man. I met a lot of people there, and
yeah,
it's nice to meet people.
If anybody can ever get a chance to go to the events, I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Grilling chicken, huh? My computer is I moved it so I could have some room to work over here. Rearrange the whole setup here, and now I'm all out of sorts here. I can't read nothing. Let's see. Oh, potatoes, corn on the cob, ribeye steak. Oh man, come on! I had McDonald's for dinner. Well, what do you say? I'm gonna. If you could do me a favor, just keep me advised in chat because I'm gonna be over here shoveling some dirt.
I got you, Joe.
See what we can come up with. I'm gonna try and stay as close as possible, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Dutch A, what's up, brother? How are you? Got Chris Golding in the house. Wheelie Shiny's in here.
Let me
We'll
ask you
just
a question, PA.
yeah.
When you run it through your small sluices like this, do you run it wet or dry?
I do it wet.
Wet?
I do. I always run it wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will from Internal Compass just stopped in.
Yeah. Let me get this down a little bit so it'll also keep the dust down.
Azakura Mining says, I'm going to order carry out from Goat. Dutchy says, wet, wet, wet.
Wet, 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 wet. Then that's what we shall do.
Mike, Vendetta Prospecting in the house. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Mike? Nice to see you.
Swamp Fox is up in here, too.
We've got a nice little crowd coming in here.
13 people so far.
Nice. Yeah, what we're doing, we're running some bucket sluices over here, some cons from down in North Carolina, and we're going to run them through my little bucket sluice over here. And we're trying to show people the advantages of this power supply that I'm using. I'll give you a little rundown on it.
Did you get a bigger pump, Joe, or you still got that 750 gallon pump?
I'm running right now a 500 gallon per hour pump.
500 gallon?
I looked online. I'm going to get me a 750 and an 1100 so I can test them. But I don't think there's going to be any problem with running those on here.
Right.
So, it all depends on your, the call you need for water flow. These little bucket sluices, the cleanup sluices don't call for much water flow.
Right.
So it's very easy to pump it through a 500 gallon an hour pump with no problem. But I got this one running over here, so we're going to leave that the way it is. But this is the actual unit. It connects to a Milwaukee battery that comes with it if you want to, or I can tell you how to get a nice Milwaukee setup with a charger and everything, or you can get it through me. And this is the unit itself. It's got my little sticker on it for now. It's got a top-loaded quarter-inch RCA that I send with the cable, and mine is a straight one, but I'm using right now. I think it's a better thing is a 90-degree one. Works great. But
what is the cable for? The charger?
That goes the power from the controller.
Oh, okay.
To the pump. The output of this is what controls the pump. And you could vary it down to, I'm running right now at 5.39 volts. It goes down to a hundredth of a volt. So you can tune it in like it's great for the blue bowl because you can tune in the blue bowl.
Right.
Because you have to vary the water flow in the blue bowl every once in a while when you get down to the nitty gritty down there. So it's great for controlling the blue bowl. Fantastic.
Awesome. It's kind of like a speed controller, Willie. And
It's actually it's a flow controller, but
right,
the difference in this is that like most people run it off a car battery, and if you're running it off a car battery, you're drawing what that motor draws, what that 500 gallon per hour, that 1100 gallon per hour pump, whatever that draws, that's what you're drawing off the battery. This here has its own battery, and it's controlling the voltage that it draws and the amperage that it draws off the battery. So that's what you're controlling. You're only calling for a half. I got 5.3. Oh, that's wait. I'm an amp hours. I got to change the setting on it. Give me a second here. Amp hours. All right.
Willie said, "Jim, don't use them big words. We smash rocks, not books." Potentiometer. Mm-hmm. Badger's locked out of his house. He says, "So sorry. 1 second." He locked himself out. We're waiting for you, Badger.
All right, we're gonna get to scooping over here.
We going back to Lucky Strike on 4th of July. So yeah, boy, we're gonna have a good time.
I heard about that. That's all filled up already, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a spot for the camper, so
Nice. How often do they run that the wash plant?
I don't know. I think Jellicoe had it running last week, Sunday. I'm not sure. No, he was high banking. That's right. What's the max amps you can get on that, Joe? Can you get 10 amps?
Well, no, it's a 6 amp battery.
6 amp battery.
Yeah.
Swamp Fox was asking.
It's a regular 18-volt 6 amp lithium ion battery that you use on Milwaukee drills,
Mm-hmm.
on your whatever you want, your weed whacker, whatever you want to power with that 12-volt supply. That's what the battery is for. This is just a regulator that controls it. See, if you want, I'm gonna show you a little bit on this. If you watch, I'm gonna put that. Let me make it big. Let's see what we can do here.
Ooh, what you ordering, Wrench? Willie, this pay dirt is from. We pulled this out of the creek down at Lucky Strike in North Carolina.
The camera, I hope, don't freeze. All right.
It's running pretty good now.
I got the controller. If you watch the water flow, if I turn it down,
Joe, we got this dirt out the creek, right? We dredged this out of the creek, right?
what's that?
You got that dirt out of the creek, right? You dredged it out of the creek?
Yeah. Oh, no, this is one of the bags.
Oh, you bought one of the picker bags.
So we're down to 4 volts over here, and you see how you can control that water flow.
Right.
Now it's too low for this sluice. I got to go back up. I was running it. As you can see, it's increasing now.
Mandy's Candy said she needs one of them bags. Mandy, you got to bring yourself down to Lucky Strike and get yourself one.
And it's got it's got plenty of power to push that water through. That's 5.6. That's using 6 volts, and that's running hard.
Right. Oh my God, wrench going all out. He's getting lots of stuff: a high banker, a river sluice, metal detector, classifying, finishing pan, and he's not sure what else.
What did he hit Lotto?
He must have hit the lotto, man. I know he's dropping some coin there.
Right, good for him, man. Good for him.
Scuba Steve's in the house. What's up, Scuba Steve?
How you doing, Steve?
Uh-oh. I think Badger's back.
Uh-oh. That could be trouble. How you doing, Steve? Oh, somebody's got YouTube on.
And we got feedback. he's getting set up there.
Really shiny goals in the back room. That might be him.
Oh, yeah. Willie, what's up?
And we got feedback.
You got really shiny. You got feedback coming. You got your YouTube channel or something on there.
No,
That's got to be Badger.
definitely Badger.
All right, Badger. We got feedback from you. You got your YouTube channel or something on there.
Right, Swamp Fox? That's going to be an awesome mail call for Wrench.
All right, there you go.
Willie, what you got going on out there, brother? You find any shiny or what?
No, I'm just chilling, dude.
Nice.
Sorry about that, guys. My bad. That was me. I forgot my mics and stuff were on.
You look like you're nice and comfortable out there, man.
Yeah,
He's
it's hot as hell right now.
He's
It could be worse.
chillaxing, man.
Could be worse. Had a long day.
Eagle Eye
with Badger,
Prospector
though?
just came in.
Badger was swimming or something?
No, I was helping my girlfriend get the pool all open. I had to do all the unfun part of the pool, clean it, scrape
So
it.
not the fun part of the pool.
No, for me, it's honestly, I hate pools.
Oh,
I hate everything about them. I'm a muddy water runs in my veins, bro.
yeah. You're more of a lake guy. I see.
Yes, sir. Lake, river, yeah. There's not some rocks and sand between my toes. It ain't right.
Brockton was just giving you shout outs, brother. I saw a picture of you on there with him and Honey Badger on there with him.
Yeah. I'll have to check it out. You're the second person to mention it to me. I just got done with work, grabbed my girlfriend's pool ready, and grabbed some rocks to look through, and got here after I locked myself out like a dink.
I heard you were out on a boat magnet fishing.
Yeah, and literally after that video, an amazing guy next to me watches my channel next to my parents' cottage was talking to my dad, and he donated a 12-foot awesome aluminum rowboat with a little plug already and a whole trailer ready to go. And then my uncle just donated to me a 15 horsepower little engine, and so now I already had a trolling motor, so now I'm gonna have a boat too. I was out on Scuba Steve's boat, but now I'm gonna
There you go.
Wow.
So I'll be doing it a whole bunch. Where you
That's
at,
straight
Willie?
up donation, huh?
Yeah, just incredible, genuine. I mean, it's older, but like, I've never been ashamed of getting something old, making it look pretty. I mean, everything I have in that scenario.
Yeah, that's cool. So when you were out on that boat, though, did you have any luck?
Oh, so much luck. That's probably my favorite way to magnet fish is from kayak. I actually have a kayak and a canoe. My favorite ways always are to do it from boat because, well, one, so much stuff like Angola ever gets pushed into different areas. There's plunge pits that get collected with metal, right? And those are massive, can be huge crevices in the riverbed or right at the joining part. And a lot of that gets pushed down until it's stopped by bedrock, a boulder, a dam, whatever else. So I go to areas that like are nowhere near where people throw stuff, maybe, but they're where it all collects. And then we just clean up. Especially when you go directly underneath a bridge or something, it's just like the best. And what's really nice about it is with this style, because it's an older boat, I'm not going to like do anything super nice, so I don't worry about ruining it. Obviously, it's magnet fishing. It gets messed up with my treasure hunting.
Right.
Put it in the
Joey
middle,
Brown in
and
the
then I
house.
pull it on the boat, and I've got a little crank winch or whatever that I automated with the old ATV one. Pulls it right up, filled with all the metal, and that's my trailer. I bring that into the scrapyard then. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect. I mean, obviously I've got bigger trailers for the heavier stuff, but you want to bring my big load in, but yeah.
I think Flash in Your Pan was having an open mic night or something like that on his live stream, and somebody brought that up. And then he had somebody on there. I forget. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I forget. But he was out there at that event too.
Nice.
And he mentioned that you were out there, and then you guys were one of the only ones that were out on the boat, basically.
Yeah. So me and my one of my partners with the Treasure Fam that me and Joe are a part of, Scuba Steve brought his boat, and we did that specifically to go out and find snares, but also get a lot of shots for the event. And one of the things that I spent honestly most of the day, I didn't get to magnet fish at the event until literally the end of the day. Once everyone
really
left, because a lot of people knew me at the event or kind of recognized me, so they would. And then when we're on the boat too, I'm never going to say no to helping people. And
right.
In my magnet fishing community, I'm kind of known for I'm very good at getting magnets back or unstuck. 14 magnets I got.
Wow.
On the first day, yeah. And then I found out at the end of the day, someone threw one of I brought my brand new 24. I got a couple 24 clamp magnets for kids and different people to use. Someone changed off of the rope I had put it on and wanted to use their rope. Doan told me, tied a bad knot. Threw it in, pulled the rope up, my magnet was gone, and I spent, the better part of the night combing for that magnet. My thoughts is someone at the event, I'm thinking, found it on accident.
Yeah.
And just didn't know it was mine and took it home. But, yeah, because we dove for it, too.
Yeah. It'll come back, though. No worries.
It's all right. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. You got a boat out of it.
I did.
And a motor, apparently.
Yeah, right?
There you go, man.
Motor, but it'll be nice. I'm excited. Yeah. Hey, if you ever want to come out, man, hit me up.
I'll have to one day. I'll make a trip.
Yeah, because where are you at now? You're
Arizona.
That's what I thought. I saw the greenery behind you. And
oh, that's just my yard.
Okay, nice.
I'm out in the desert south, so it's all cactus and dry, dude. It's hot as hell right now. But I went recently over at Lynx Creek with your buddy Native Arizona.
Yeah, Josh.
And Scars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw their shorts and stuff. It looks like it was a really cool trip and time they had because Native he's headed back a couple days ago, right?
Yeah. I haven't been able to keep track of what he's doing. I think he's still out on the road or whatever, But Scars came down
here, I think.
Oh, okay. So they're on a path, bro. Yeah, they're on some kind of journey right now. But it was Native, and then Scars, and then Rojandos, and then Lisa.
Yep.
Nice. Tortuga Lisa. We all ended up at Lynx Creek. I guess they got rained out, and we weren't even supposed to meet up there because, they were. I misread their posts. I thought they were going to be there on Friday, and they weren't supposed to be there on Friday. But I guess they got rained out in Colorado. And then they ended up saying screw the rain, and then they drove down, and I met everybody. It was cool, man.
Heck sure. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. I know this community is just incredible. Everyone's so open to meet, hang out, and collaborate, share information, share resources, share time, energy. It's man, you're always. It's an honor, I guess, to officially meet you in person, kind of.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be making trips eventually. You know, we'll see how everything goes. Maybe one day you'll end up in Arizona.
Definitely. I hope to be there pretty soon. I used to go there twice a year up until last year when we moved. My grandma and my family lived out there. I go right outside of Arizona. I know. Right outside of Phoenix. Near, I can't think of the name right now. It's this old where the gold is in that giant mountain-like thing. There's some hidden treasure in it. But it's cursed because people have looked for it and never found it, died.
Oh, the Estrella Mount, or no, not the Estrella, where the Lost Dutchman is.
Yes, thank you. Yes, because I'm super Dutch.
Yeah. What is it? Superstition Mountains.
Superstition Mountain. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Literally at the foothill of it, like a 2-minute drive. You could see it from there. Basically, as you come over that hill, she's like that trailer. She was in the trailer retirement community there for decades.
Oh, cool. That's such a beautiful spot.
Oh yeah, I grew up going up there once or twice a year minimum.
That's an old extinct super volcano, man.
That's what she was saying. That's so incredible. I love that. I wish when I was younger, or I wish I had more of the positive influences that that this community provides, or like that.
Oh, you got it now. You're good.
Exactly right. Yeah. Well,
What about
I'm so
what
excited.
about old,
Yeah.
what about old Patriot? Where you coming from, man?
Yeah.
Where am I coming from? Philadelphia,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an East Coast boy.
Love.
Yeah, right.
That's why the air quotes exist.
The cool thing about the East Coast, though, like they're all close. It's
Yeah.
not like California's huge, and Texas is huge, and
Yeah.
Arizona's pretty big, but
Out west,
when you
there's
get down to
a lot
the
of
East Coast
miles.
states, they're all kind of on the map, anyways. They're real close,
It
Yeah.
reminds me a lot when
It's
I've
a
been on the
10-hour
West
ride for me to go to North Carolina, so it's not really that close.
But on the map, it looks pretty close.
Yeah,
Yeah. PA's a pretty big state, man.
it is.
Yeah.
I drove through it several times this year. I was very
Mhm.
surprised, shocked.
Well, Texas is like what, like a full day? Like from
Yeah.
one end to the other?
Longer, dude. Longer, I think.
Yeah.
There's enough roads. Sorry, not roads. Not even counting roads. There's enough highways in Texas as of 2015 or something to circumnavigate the freaking globe. I want to say at the time was almost 22 times, 23 times, like an absurd amount.
Wow.
It's a huge state and it's vast. Like a lot of, I saw it was Texas too. Sorry, not Texas. So it's California, like you said. I mean, when I drove up Highway 1, Northern
406 is in the house.
gorgeous. Now, when I lived
Yeah.
in California, you couldn't.
When you going from like Southern California though to Northern California, that's still dude, that's such a drive though, man.
It
It's
is,
like
it
2
is.
states,
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I think it's like almost 42 hours or something like that. 41
Yeah.
hours. The whole stretch of it. But I'm
Seen
very
anything in there, Joe, yet?
drives. I love them.
Not yet.
Oh,
So
Joe,
Joe's
you
got the
I'm getting to the bottom of the pan.
that cleanup sluice from Geo Sluice, it looks like.
It is. It's a little Geo sluice.
We use that out in the field, man. It's pretty good for the cons. It works for us.
What do you run it with?
What do you mean?
What do you use for a power source?
Oh, battery.
A car battery?
Your life's
Oh, yeah. We got my buddy Hiroshi got like a solar system, and he hooked up like a little 12 volt to it.
We got both 406s in the house tonight.
See that? That's what we're running this on.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks like a variable speed controller.
It's a variable voltage controller. It runs off a 18-volt lithium battery. This is what's
That's
running
cool. Yeah,
right now. This
right
little-
on.
Very cool.
The coolest.
So where'd you get it? And how much was it?
He makes it.
He makes them.
I make them and I
What?
sell them.
Yeah, it's his product. It's an amazing
Oh shit,
product.
man! All right, sponsor me, man.
Oh yeah,
Give me one
right.
of those.
Right after me. Get in line, Wheelie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anybody?
That thing looks expensive, man.
It's effective too. I'll tell you that. We panned buckets at all night long and just hung out, chilled, had a great time, just scooping it in, and it worked the whole night on one battery. 36
That's cool.
hours, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Gold Eagle? That's what about a typical charge will last on the system he's running.
We ran two big pay dirt bags. The sacks, two big sacks, one of Jericho's and one of Badger's. We set the sluice up around the campfire, and we ran it. I think it was like for 3 hours to run all those two bags, and we lost maybe 1 bar on the battery.
Maybe.
Well, what's really cool about that setup you got here is that once you know when the voltage starts going down on that battery, you're gonna lose some flow, right? So all you got to do is crank it up a little bit.
Actually, that's
You already have your other battery charging.
Oh yeah.
But one of the beauties of his design is you can have it to any power. Like, so I use Milwaukee Electric tools, for instance, right? So it takes a mount for like battery tools. And so you know how like Milwaukee Electric has that thing where it goes and goes and goes, then all of a sudden it just shuts off?
Right.
It does the same with this.
Yeah.
So it'll push it until literally it just goes, it's done.
But when it cuts down, when it stops completely, the cool thing about that variable speed controller you got is that you can start a whole new battery at nearly zero voltage. I'm going to assume, like really, really low voltage, and so that way it doesn't start up automatically while you have material in your.
Oh yeah.
Because whenever you
When,
know what I'm saying, right?
It blows it out. Yeah.
When you decrease the voltage on the brain there, yeah, you can start it up from almost nothing, and it's got
Right.
an on-off switch also.
And it won't blow out the material in the sluice.
Yeah,
No.
because whenever you kick on a whole new battery, or whenever you start even with AC or whatever, and you got material in your sluice, that's what sucks.
Yeah.
Is that whenever you plug it into a new power source, you're going to lose all that material, and then your gold is going to jump over the riffles.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, this.
But if you have the ability to start it when it's real low, and then crank it up, you'll have a better chance of keeping your gold in there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can start it from maybe around 3 volts, and you'll just get a little trickle of water, just wetting
That's
it down.
awesome.
And then you can turn it up and adjust it to wherever. What's good about this is if you're running a blue bulb.
Yeah.
If you know how you got to control that flow in the blue
Yep.
bulb when the cons get lower and lower, and they start dispersing and all that kind of stuff with the blue bulb.
Yeah.
You can tune it into
See you, Wrench.
1/100th of a volt.
That's how. So you still haven't told me a price though. I mean, what are they going for?
My
Are you selling those?
email is running across. Email me and I'll send you the price list.
Oh, okay. They must be very expensive then.
No, there's variables. There's
No,
variables.
I'm in the process of doing a lot of things that are.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey man, like always, you pay for quality. You pay what you get.
Yeah, it's certainly cool whenever you can get something that's.
If anybody in chat is interested, there's my email. Feel free to email me, ask me questions about it. Full transparency.
Joe, just give us the promo code, bro.
Yeah. It's a lot cooler whenever you get something that's built custom from somebody that you know what I'm saying? Like,
especially when you can like support other, creators
Right.
in the community. Exactly. Yeah. It's the ability to support people is just incredible. I know. I love, I'm trying to get one of Patriots pay dirts. I thought he was selling them.
I might be making up something to try and get this dredge.
There you go, dude. I've been thinking of how I'm gonna try to fundraise to get out to Jericho and them. I've been putting together a bunch of different stuff for people, but I'm mostly just prepping for the 3,000 giveaway and the 2K giveaway that I'm doing on Monday. I've got a bunch of.
Oh yeah! Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much. It's
Wheelie. How did you get 45,000 subs with 56 videos or something like that?
Oh, they're all fake. I paid a lot of people, man.
Oh really?
No, I'm just giving them shit.
Nice.
No.
How many again?
I don't know. I was just trying to say congratulations on it. I was psyched for you, man.
No, thank you so much. That's amazing. No, yeah, thank you. I'm very excited. You know what I think I really am just shocked by I don't know how incredible all these different treasure hunting communities are. Because I started literally a year ago making YouTube videos again after COVID and everything else. Basically, just I don't know. I got tired of it, not going anywhere, whatever else.
Right.
I didn't like what I was doing, and I always did like treasure hunting stuff, kind of, but not knowing there was like a world out here to share it on. I'm like, I don't know why
right.
I always say it. Everything's on YouTube. I freaking learned everything I know about videography on YouTube. I should have known this stuff. This is so amazing. So I'm so, like you said, I know it now. So thank God I'm here. And thank you all. I appreciate it, man.
Oh no, it's totally cool, man. One thing is weird though. There's always good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, there's just people that I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of comments you get, man, but it's just unreal. Like how much hate you get. The more views, the more hate. Then again, the more people though. I mean, there's a lot of good with the bad though too. There's a lot of nice people out there,
Yeah, but fortunately, I kind of feed off of it. I freaking love it.
Do you? Is that how you deal with it?
Tell me you hate me. Do it. Tell me I can't. Come at me, bro. My whole
That's
life, when I was young, I shouldn't have survived. I shouldn't have been alive. Here I am, still here. I was told
That's right.
no percent. Like, boom. You know, they said I wouldn't do this. I went to God. They said I couldn't do videography. I did all. I mean, it's like, tell me I can't. That gets me going. Like, now
That's a good way to look at it.
It's like I can't control what people think. I can't control what they do or say, but you know what I can is me. And I love this community for what I believe the real people in the community are. Because there's a lot of people that just happen upon something that think they know everything in the world. Or there's just people who are cocky. Because there's like, yeah, I learned so much from my subscribers, my comments, from the people who genuinely give me advice. I learned more than anywhere else from this community. But then also you see those things are just like, you know, it's like
a lot of it keeps you going.
It does.
You know? A lot of it does keep you going, man, because there's people out there that will kind of inspire you. Because really the reason why I started is because I knew a few people that couldn't go out there and do it.
Yeah.
They couldn't, you know, but they wanted to see what I was talking about, and they wanted to see what I was doing. And that's the heart of it, really, just to share.
It's exactly sharing the joy, the excitement of being out there. Because that's like very few things do I find that inner voice to just stop, right? And I find that peace. And it's when I'm out there in nature, in the world, on these adventures, even right now, hanging out with all you, looking through rocks, like there's something about that I think just feeds my soul. And I truly, like you said, I feel like it's amazing to share it with people. And I don't know, it makes me feel really excited when I hear of different people like postal prospectors, like you said, people who can't go out and do different stuff.
Right.
And then you can send them or kind of show them how to pan on these lives or enjoy. I mean, I've learned most of my panning through these lives from, all of you different people. So it's like, wow.
Yep.
So what got you really going into this? Did someone like say, oh, you should make a video, or what was just one day, like you said, you just decided I'm going to make videos to show people, or?
So I got started because I used to watch a lot of people doing it. But I was also doing it myself. And basically, I just figured, well, what's another perspective? I feel like, there's probably more people wanting to see even more out there. So instead of a certain group doing it all the time, I mean, why not? I mean, I'm really favorited to my favorite stuff comes from a lot of the smaller channels. You know what I mean? Like, people who are just, it's all real, raw, natural type, going out there and experiencing it, even in other countries.
Yes, dude.
Places where I can't go,
Yep.
But
it's really cool to look at. Check out other countries and stuff.
I'm obsessed with watching people in Australia right now.
See how low I turned it down?
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Watching this guy just go with a goggle and a little pick deep into somewhere in Australia, and he's no pan,
Turn
just
it off.
picking up chunks of gold. I'm like,
I would love to go. I would love to do like a swap. Like, I want to take somebody from Australia, get them down here for a week, gruel it out, find some gold here in this state, and then, all right, my turn. Let me go to Australia with you,
Yeah, dude. Yes, that sounds, Hey,
that costs a lot of money, though, man. Someone's got to pay for that.
There's brands, there's sponsors, there's companies, man. I'm Jericho, and he's been teaching me how to formulate my emails and send out our analytics, especially with the number you just told me earlier there. You could easily put together an analytics, and as long as you can get like 4 to 6 months of consistent posting schedule to show like you could find someone that would be interested in sponsoring.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of weird offers on that. As far as sponsoring,
you get the ones where you get random people trying to offer basically to help. I always say living on socks. They want to send you something, but no promo code, no way for you to actually, keep the dream alive. Just wanted here, we'll send you this small product. Give us a good review on
Guys,
it.
I'm going to bump out, man. I'll see you later.
See you later, PA.
PA,
where you going?
Man. Thanks
where are you going?
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
See ya.
Later, Patriot.
Yeah. I love the ones. I see your Instagram is really lacking, but deserves thousands of more views. Your content's incredible. You don't get those.
Your emails?
Yeah, the emails for my different accounts. They all are almost the exact same words. I took a look at your page today. It's so incredible and deserves way more attention. If you buy we'll give you this as that. Guarantee subs. I'm like, because they're fake.
Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of weirdos out there.
I want community. I don't want. If I stay here, fine. Then I stayed here. But I have community. I could care less about having millions of subscribers if they're all different
Right.
emails that have nothing on them. Like,
Yeah. And I'm part-time too. It's like,
same,
I don't go out there and do this for a living. But I did have a question for Gold Eagle. I was going to ask Patriot, because it appears that they got this gold in the same spot or whatever. Were you guys together when you got this or what?
yes, we will. Me, Joe, and Patriot were.
Okay. So
Yeah, along with
where you
Jericho.
got it,
Yep.
was it in the creek or was it on bedrock or what? I mean, was it like a specific spot where you guys have already tested it?
Yeah. So, Joe, are you going through the pay dirt bag?
Yeah,
So he's going through the actual bag, which is from a section of their stream of their river in North Carolina that they have gold on, and it's their pay dirt dig. That's just, but that is just they just take a scoop out and fill a bag. But the stuff that I was going through, for instance, last night and the night before, and then if he goes off, I'll probably go live tonight and pan through the rest of it. That's actually what I'm looking through now are some of the larger rocks I shifted out. That is what I dredged with AU Miner. I don't know if you saw that video of mine where I'm underground. We were about 6 feet deep dredging, and we didn't hit bedrock, but we got down about 6 feet. And
you still ain't hit bedrock at 6 feet?
Oh, no. They've been 12, 14 feet once. AU said it. AU and his buddy did. It goes deep. And, I mean, there's a lot. And I was looking at the fine cons that I had dredged up that AU Miner gave me, and just going through 4 shovels, one, it's the heaviest sand I've ever had. It's almost all black.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Tons of garnets. I mean,
you got to get a retort then.
What's that?
A retort?
I don't know a lot, so I'm learning. Sorry, what's a retort?
You put mercury in it and you burn it off. Mercury will clean
the thing that collects all the gold. So it's not like I don't know. I kind of, maybe I will, but then I got to deal with mercury. But
there may be gold in that black sand.
Oh, I'm definitely going to keep it all and go through that black sand.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I've actually, I'll see gold in it. And I've got a safety thing, and I do it on a station I built. But, I've been keeping it all, not snuffing it all. So I'm putting all the black sand with the gold into a jar.
Yeah.
At the end. So I get all the blonde out of it, all the, gemstones, whatever else, and it's just black sand and gold. And now I've got the jar it's about this size, it's like this much full, and I still have 2.5 pans left to pan. And I'm seeing chunks, little fingers of gold poke out here and there. I'm so excited. Yeah. It's so cool.
Might be stuck in that black sand.
Oh yeah, it'll be in there because that's where I left it in.
So since you got this bag, I guess it's a pre-manufactured bag of pay dirt from their hotspot, right?
So it's not pre-manufactured as far as they literally just take whatever sand is where they are, and they just fill it back. They just take a dump of it and then they just fill it back. They don't put gold.
So they don't guarantee anything.
No, they don't guarantee anything. But I promise you. Let me find here. I have it right here.
This bag that I'm doing, it's a nugget bag. It's supposed to have a nugget in it.
Oh, okay. So they
do have some of those, I guess. But
it's got a lot of very, very fine gold. This particular dirt, they have a section of, Badger was saying, they have a section of their stream that they don't allow anybody to prospect in, and they're down to bedrock, and they're taking the material from the bedrock and just making piles of it and putting it in there, and maybe throwing a nugget in there or something, a picker,
Right. So they're mining it. Yeah.
A lot of it is very, very fine gold. Fine.
So did you classify that before you hit the?
I got it down to just kitchen size strainer.
Oh, what is that? Like 30 or something? Something small, right? Something fine.
Yeah.
Quarter, eighth.
Yeah.
What?
Just to get the big rocks out. It's maybe an 1/8 or a 1/16.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was from my bag.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are you using the same setup, or is that all panned out?
This is panned out by hand.
So
did you get done, Joe, with your bucket drop up?
I still got some left. but I cleaned out the sluice for now because we're coming up on an hour. I ran that thing for 45 minutes and it hasn't lost a bar yet.
Wow.
And you still got more to go.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I got more to go. Yeah,
So you're gonna pan it out?
I got it in my Falcon pan here. I don't think we're gonna come up with too much though.
Oh no. Looking for an ounce, Joe.
Yeah, not today. I see there's a lot of garnets.
Well, if y'all are interested, if Joe, you don't want to keep going live or something, I'll y'all want to see gold, Wheelie, I can send y'all links if you want to hang out on my live for a while, go out in the bar.
Yeah.
But for gold, I don't mind. I actually enjoyed it out.
You stealing
Yeah.
my thunder here or what?
No, I just
Oh,
figured if you were gonna not. Sorry.
We're waiting for that Falcon pan, Joe.
I got it.
I got it. That's a cool pan. I love that pan, by the way. I use that Falcon pan for cleanup all the time.
Yeah.
See, I'm curious. I have this tiny crystal that I found in North Carolina, and it's like tinted blue. This tiny little.
Amethyst.
No, I don't. That's so. I asked the Jericho and the people at Lucky Strike, and they didn't. The guy at Lucky Strike said he'd have to look at it closer and underneath the microscope.
Right.
But he thought it might, because they were saying the diamonds up there. There aren't diamonds. They have a faint tint of blue, and I mean it's ever so faint. And he said you got to put it up to black, and is how you notice it the best. And up against my black leather mat here, it looks faintly that kind of blue.
You could take it to a jeweler.
That's kind of what I think I'll do. I don't know. Do they
Or
charge?
Josh.
John? What do you mean?
Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh from Native Arizona. Yeah. So like I
He
tried.
might.
He was there and he took a look at it, but he didn't have we didn't have the.
Oh, the loop.
I think you have to have a loop or something, like a special type of loop. I think.
You know what you do? Hey, Badger, you know what you do?
What do I do?
You take it, you put it
Wait,
in a
I'll get the
setting.
diamond tester off of Amazon with that.
No. You put it in a setting and you give it to Honey Badger. If she's really, really happy, then you know it's a diamond.
Yeah.
I've thought about that so much. I'm like, I blacksmith.
That's how I get to go gold prospecting, man.
Right?
Throw it all out there for him. Be like, hey, look at me. I'll go get more.
You know what's crazy is Anastasia, she honestly, especially when we do gold prospecting, she's allowed to like look for the rocks or like the gems, like, and I'm kind of the same. That's one of our favorite parts of it, honestly. There's a lot of the different gems and rocks and I don't know, the garnets for whatever reason just get me excited because I find less garnets than gold. Like, but I don't know. I think I'm just unlucky. Everyone else has piles of garnets. So
Are they like big garnets, like an eighth
I've got
or a
some.
quarter?
So these are the biggest ones that I've found.
They're real little.
This is the biggest ones I've found.
Those are pretty big, man.
Yeah, you want to see the biggest one though? The one that was from dredging in that spot we were at, but I didn't find this one. AU Miner did.
Wow.
Yeah, right. I know.
Holy cow.
I want to get this one turned into something cool. I'm thinking, I don't know, something. So like, it's my dad's birthstone,
Oh, wow.
and he's never actually had one or like seen one like in the raw. And I think I want to do something special for his.
That's the
60
state rock of New York.
coming up. Oh, really? Well, I guess you guys are abrasive. Get it? Because they use it in sandpaper.
Joe, you said you're not from New York, but you live there?
I was born in the Bronx in the city, and since then I moved out.
Isn't that New York? That's New York. You're in New York
New
State.
York City, yeah.
In the
Yeah.
state of New
I
York.
since moved out about 20 years ago. I moved a little bit, about 60 miles upstate.
So why'd you say you don't live in New York?
I've always lived in New York.
Upstate New York?
Not upstate. I've
Well, he lives by the
in the
city. Yeah.
Where?
City Slicker. City Slicker. He's in the city of New York. New York.
New York
By
City.
the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the Bronx, right in.
Yeah, a long time ago I said that Joe's from New York, and you're like, I'm not from New York. I'm not from New York.
I'm born and bred here, man.
What?
Red.
Maybe there was a lot of drinking going on there. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that now that I'm like kind of learning a bit about
Maybe-
rocks, there's so many rocks that I pick up that I think are something that now I know are nothing. So I have like a whole bucket always around me just to collect junk rocks.
Yeah. It'll become more and more buckets over time.
Yeah, right. It's like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
beginning, every little thing that catches my eye, that really impresses me, takes me like I just take it. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm like kind of knowing some stuff and taking a lot less when I go out, which is so much nicer. It's like I like this stuff way more, and it doesn't break my back. Although I was really expecting to find some bigger chunky gold in these rocks, but I don't see any. I think this is all the smallest stuff from the top of the bank 6 feet down that I dredged up. This is the small rock.
Dude, you got a lot of jars. How many jars you got right now?
I might have thousands of jars. I do bottle digging, archaeological digs. I do urban exploring. Up where I'm at, I have access to over 950 acres with just under 1,000 different abandoned buildings, camps, logging, brothels, all stuff that no one's even touched.
Brothels?
Man,
Yeah, well, hey man, women, brothels and women, baby, they built the West and the North. That's how the loggers, the
they
miners,
built the whole
that's how
country, basically. Yeah.
basically. I mean, heck, that's they're the original entrepreneurs, man. But
Yeah.
no, I'm really excited for that one. I haven't metal detected it or really done anything
Can
to
anybody
it
see that?
other than explore it now.
Get
Whoa,
in
what's
closer,
that?
Joe.
Here, make it big, Joe.
I'm trying to get it without the wood. I ain't got good light. One little dot there.
You might have to blow yourself up there. I don't know. I can't see
That's
it.
awesome, DB. That's really cool. I've been
I
saving
can't
all my
see it.
rocks that I don't want in my room anymore and putting them in a massive trash can. And then when I move into my house or when I get my homestead or camp badge or whatever, I'm gonna use it for decorating because they're still cool looking rocks. So I'll probably just decorate around the yard with it.
Dude, you're gonna have to build some shacks, man. You're gonna have to expand your property. I don't know where you live or what
I
kind of
live out in
property.
Wisconsin. We got 70 acres. We got.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, you're gonna have to build some shacks then.
I've got a couple, 3 of them, little buildings. I used to work in construction, and I also just crafty little bastard. So
Yeah, a tinkerer.
yes, I am a tinkerer. I am. I love it. I love to know how things are done and do them. DV, I am on that vibe. I have a rock. I don't know where it is right now, actually, but I have a rock that is shaped like Lincoln's Lincoln's head with the top hat. And in my mind, most people don't think so, but you hold it the right way.
Joe, you got one little speck, huh?
Hey, Rock Butcher.
One little speck.
You're
How
right,
much
Rock
more you
Butcher.
got to go?
All rocks matter. I love that. Yo, I want a t-shirt. I'm going to make a t-shirt. I'm going to sell that on my shirt. All rocks on my channel. All rocks matter. That's a yes.
I got a little bit in the bottom of the bag. That's where
Oh,
I
okay.
hope all the gold is.
So it's probably at the bottom, man. Did you shake it up before you threw it in your little drop riffle there?
Well, it went from North Carolina up to New York in the back of my car. So
Well, I mean, right before you did your
I didn't
little.
mix it up. No.
Oh man, it's all at the bottom then, dude. It's all at the bottom. You know that.
Hopefully, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
love-
You
I
drive
love-
5 miles down a dirt road over here and you got a bucket. It's instantly on the bottom, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've found that out. It's kind
But
of fun
I didn't
now.
want to take up too much time with that. I wanted to see who's in chat. I was supposed to 406. I apologize. I was gonna 406. I'll show you. Hold on.
Really? Idaho and Montana are loaded with garnets? All right, 406, prospecting 406. Let's go out to Montana. I've always wanted to go out there. Heck.
See
Oh,
this?
that one's slick. Could you do the setup? How much is it? Something like that. You
This
made
is
that,
from-
didn't you?
See the sticker?
Oh, cool.
406 minor. Woo. Hey, hit me up, dude.
406 built this.
Wow.
He made it
That's
for me.
incredible, man. Wow.
You didn't use it? Oh, you're waiting for the good stuff. Oh,
Well-
I see. I see your strat here.
I got to dial it in a little bit better. I got to stick some of this stuff in there, but I got to stick the right amount of it to diffuse the water pressure coming straight out.
Oh, is that steel? What is that?
It's Chawboy. It's like steel wool.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just going to use it as a piece of it for to diffuse it a little bit because
Right.
the way it's coming out, it there's
It's too much.
focus is right in the middle.
Yeah.
So the way it is, so I got to diffuse it. But I was supposed to use this tonight, and I told 406, but at the last minute I changed it because I knew I didn't have it dialed in right. So I put the
Yeah. Plus, you got all your gold at the bottom of the bag, so wait until you get to the gold before you start running his stuff.
Yeah, he's got some nice mats in here. You know,
What kind of mats?
he hand makes the mats out of silicone. So
Really?
Right on.
Wow, dude.
yeah, so.
Hey.
Well, I'm going to let you guys peace out. I got to go eat, but
All right,
I'm
have a
going to
great one.
continue watching as much as I can. I'll probably have you guys in the background, so I'm going to hit the like button.
If you're
Shit,
interested,
really?
you got my email down there. Send me an
Yeah.
email. I'll send you a price list, man.
Okay.
Also, man, if you ever want to hit me up, I don't know if you got any of my channels or whatever, but feel free to message me whenever. I'd love to have you on the live sometime.
Cool, man. Yeah. I'll
Monday
send you.
nights, 7:30 Central Standard Time. So, like, what?
Oh, man, that's
6:30
late here, man. Oh, I'm
6:30
kidding.
your time?
I'm kidding. I'm mountain time. All right, guys.
Okay. All right. Cheers.
All right,
See
thanks
you
a
guys.
lot, Willie Shiny.
Hanging out.
Take care. We'll see you soon. That's nice
Ah.
of you to stop by, man.
That
I
was awesome.
appreciate
I've been
that.
wanting to meet him in person for a long time, so that's really cool. You know, as in person as this is.
Let me get my situation over here.
Oh man,
I guess I can turn this off. It is off, but I can disconnect it. It's not doing
figure out
anything.
my situation here. He says.
So we can. Oh, get over here, you. Yeah, that was that. That's that nugget bag from North Carolina.
Yeah,
I'm hoping there's a lot of stuff in the bottom because I've been going through it and I've been finding very, very, very fine gold. Fine.
yeah. My whatchamacallit bag, my bag that I brought home from Lucky Strike. I haven't finished it, but it had a lot of super fine stuff on probably the top third of it, and I have the bottom part of it just ready to whatever. I sifted all this. It's just down to blonde now, so I got to go through it. But I wanted to finish AU miners mostly because he gave it to me in a pan that is a nice
Oh yeah.
finishing pan that is going to work a lot better to do the finishing for the black sand in it.
How much remember when we did the high banker at Treasure Hunters there?
Yeah.
How much gold did you guys get out of those 2 bags? Do you remember?
How about with Robinson Dredge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll show you it. It's right here. All right. There's some big chunks. Some of my biggest flakes came from
Oh,
those.
you got it in water. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to show you all. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm a dink.
No, that's cool.
I got some. I'm sorry, guys. I'm learning. I'll be as cool as y'all one day, maybe. I got that tiny pan I bought. I can try putting it in.
DB, there's here, I'm gonna show you something. Check this out. I buy these for my grandchildren. All right. Not to say anything, but I get a kick out of doing them. I think they're great. It's Andy K's K-Dirt. You can find them online. And what he's got, if you could see in the back, there's all kinds of gemstones in there. It's a small little bag of pay dirt, and it's got some gold in it also. So you can see the gemstones. They're polished. Some are raw. But for $15, I bought like 6 of them, and I bring them over there every once in a while and let my grandkids pan them out. They love it.
That's awesome.
So that's just something. It's pretty cheap, and if you like gemstones, there's a lot of nice stuff in there.
That actually sounds like such a fun.
Andy K's K Dirt. Look them up. I see Rock Butcher's in the house. What's happening?
What's up,
there?
Rock Butcher? Hey,
All right.
you should send Rock Butcher a link. Maybe you want to hop on.
Yeah, I'll
Talk
do it
to you
again.
forever. I didn't mean to just say that. I'm sorry.
There it is. All right, I put the link in chat. We got room for a few more. I guess we'll be here for a bit. Have
Why
a little bit
not?
of conversation.
Heck yeah. Okay, good. I thought you were saying you needed to go. That's why.
No. I just
I'm
didn't
so
want to.
sorry. I would
I
never
wanted to-
leave here live. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying you were ready to go. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I just wanted to talk to chat for a while because I'm standing up there shoveling dirt all.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
hard
past
to double
hour.
task. Yeah.
I just wanted to say hello to chat, all my
course.
friends out there.
A lot of good friends
I
out there.
see
let me tell
Renee
ya.
V is in the house. Who else? I just got a bunch of pop-ups come over here. Hold on. WK Prospecting's in the house.
I got a bunch of pop-ups. Funny.
Anybody I missed while I was out there panning? Prospecting 406. I just sent one of my power supplies to Idaho. Prospecting 406 is saying, I'm looking back in chat, so don't mind me. But yeah, and he's the guy I sent it to was a president of one of the GPAA chapters out there in Idaho. So,
cool.
So he's going to show it to his constituents, and hopefully we might be able to make a sale or two.
Heck yeah, man. Keep the dream alive, baby.
That's it.
Plus, your dream helps everyone else's dream. Finding more gold, easier and lighter. Hey, you don't wear yourself out as much, setting up your stuff, bringing out your gear. You literally are saving your back, your energy, your time, your joy, your dopamine release of actually getting to sit down and get to gold instead of spending all of that excitement burned out on carrying your gear out and then that awful dreaded hike back.
See, when you got to go through something like that to carry that heavy battery in there, the next time you're going to go, next time there's a nice weekend, you're going to think twice. Do I got to go there and make myself miserable by humping all that stuff into the bush?
Yep.
No more.
Preach.
I'm coming up with commercial ideas.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, just make sure I'm the guy who films them, all right?
All right, yeah. Keep it in house, man. Keep it in house.
Always, baby, always. I actually love that. All rocks matter. I want to make a shirt or something that says that was funny, Rock Butcher. When I was talking about how I'm collecting rocks that aren't anything that I thought might be something. Not everyone understands dopamine release.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, like dopamine, like it's when you're excited about something. And as ADHD, I am very well aware of like my body's need for the dopamine. Like that's kind of the plague of ADHD. So ADHD having people is they often are always jumping to something to trigger that like my super focus because like I am always just craving that moment where I am zeroed in on something and nothing else. Because that's what's funny is I'm either everything I see all the time and have to handle it all at once, or I'm zeroed in on one thing so intently you could bang a gong next to me darn near and I wouldn't hear it. Oh yes, Stevie. Oh man,
406. You're the new manager of the club. I'm a member of the club, ain't I? I think I am. I think I signed a paper.
I think I am.
One of these days, hopefully, I'm going to make it out there again, man. getting stoned and rock.
Yes, dude, that's the best, right? Just love going out and getting stones, you know?
It's Friday night.
Heck yeah, baby. Woo, woo.
Yep.
I'm excited for
Beginning
this.
of the weekend.
Well,
Let's
for
party.
some of you. Unfortunately, I have to work from 4 to 8 tomorrow. But I'm gonna get up real early and go out sifting for relics and treasure at the landing point for Jean Nicolet in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The original, you know, when people first came to the state of Wisconsin, became a state and in order to colonize it and preach religion and whatever else. Jean Nicolet, the Catholic priest and monk, came right in there, and I have the exact spot where they would do a lot of the trading and American stuff. And we've been going there for years, just mudlarking, walking and looking, and never thought to just bring those things like these things. You know, never once did I think of that. So we're going to go there, and in the little gully area where every time a storm, wave, whatever, I go there, just find the coolest stuff, right, collected in this area. And it goes real deep, but you can push in. I'm like, bring my shovel, and I'm just going to have a whole day of it until I get too hot. Then I'm going to come home and clean it. But I got till 4, so I'll be golden. Got any big plans for tomorrow, Joe?
Tomorrow? Not really. Nothing going on tomorrow.
Okay.
I might, I should take a day off. I went to work. I think I went to work Tuesday, and I decided for the rest of the week that I wasn't going to do that no more.
Yeah.
Until I get another craving to go do something. But I might take my magnet down to the dock and see if anybody lost a screwdriver or a propeller or something this year.
There you go. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I often find by docks. I never found a propeller. It's high on my list to find a prop. I really want to find a prop.
Yeah.
But I think it's very rare, especially with newer prop, how they're done, and it's all special. Like, it's just going to be harder and harder. They used to fall off all the time. That doesn't happen like it used to. But I find knives, wallets, chains, keychains, keys, sunglasses. Yeah. I find anything that you would carry on your person. That's what I find the most of, I'd say.
Yeah.
And a ton of fishing lures. One time I found a whole metal tackle box, right, with a couple lures and stuff in it, but it was open. And then the rest of the day, my little cousin was just throwing off, and almost every throw or every other throw, he'd find one or two of the lures that must have fell off with it, right? There's just a pile of lures there. Some of them never used, clearly, brand new almost. And
nice.
He had a great time because he really loves fishing, so it was a good time for him to get a whole new tackle box set up.
Yeah, that's an idea. I'm gonna check it out to see if I can't find whatever falls off people's pockets and stuff.
Hey, DB, do you want to see a part of the package that we're sending out tomorrow morning on my way into town?
Oh,
it's a very, very nice one. Super excited. And it's just
Joey Brown. How are you?
I would love to. Once I do some fundraising for some trips, I'll be out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know it. I just
bring some oxygen, man, because they're high up in the mountains there.
That they are. I've been I actually bought one of the oxygen trainer things. It's a small.
Take care there, Prospect 406. Thank you for stopping by, man. Hit that like button.
Thanks for hanging out, brother. If you want to, I'm going to be going live at 7:30 Central Standard Time on Monday nights. Every night.
All right.
On Monday night. Oh,
yeah,
I've been doing that training bottle though. It's you can push it to train your lungs for altitude, to try to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. I've smoked for too many years. I got to stop smoking again, man. I stopped when I came back from Montana because I had a hard time breathing. I stopped.
Oh, really?
And I started again when I went down to Lucky Strike.
Yeah, some of those people there have that effect, don't they?
So it was the party atmosphere that was going on
Right?
in there, you know.
It was because I'm very much I get to work, but I probably am a workaholic.
You know, I noticed about the people down there. Everybody that we were there with, they work hard
They play
and
hard.
they party hard.
Oh yeah, baby. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Oh yeah. Well, you got to, right? I mean, granted, it's like I'm not full time with this yet, but I say I'm not full time because I need to have a part time job to sustain my bills. But everything I make from the YouTube channel, everything that comes in from that, it all goes right back into the YouTube channel. Whether it's for gas to get me to the location, it's for investing in new gear, or recently it's been sending out all these amazing packages to incredible people. I mean, it's just stuff like that is what I put into this, and I definitely spend more time than a 40-hour work week.
Yeah, but they say, you know, that's that saying. If you're doing something you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Hell yeah, brother.
I love that saying, and it's so true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because finally I worked. You know, I'm retired. I worked for 28 years over there. Well, I worked since I was 14. Tell you the truth. But, you know,
Probably
now
wasn't
I'm
what you
doing what I
loved.
love, and it's nothing. It's not work.
Yep. It's like what you just. Oh my gosh.
Even building these power supplies. I went over there the other day. I was running around. Yeah, I tired myself out, but it wasn't work. I was having a good time with my friends. You know, at the shop.
That's why I feel like almost bad sometimes when I work like all day on this stuff, because I have such a good time and I'm so conditioned in my mind to be like, this isn't work. You can't have a good time at work. You should enjoy it. You shouldn't want to do it all the time. But like like you said, I have to literally find it in myself to just be like, no, you're gonna rest. You're gonna chill. You know, like you need to just take a break.
How much do you make a lot of money with the scrap metal that you pull out of the rivers and stuff?
Last year I made around, I don't have I have to find the exact figure somewhere, but I actually made enough money from scrap to buy pretty much not pretty much all of my magnet gear. I used it to buy my last scrap, bought all my pans and other stuff. I mean, the last load, what I do that helps though is I don't go to the extent Scorpion Metals does or Jericho and them. I just divide up like cast iron. You know, I have copper that every now and then I get some copper comes into me from people, this or that, or somewhere I go. But it's mostly just the stuff I pull up. I'll separate the cast iron and a couple other metal types, and I'll make a decent amount, especially with how high it is by me right now. And I'm also fortunate because I bring it in a huge load, and I like that better just because it's one trip. I do one a month usually, right? So right now I've got probably a trailer and a half pile outside about my height of just scrap metal, but half that half trailer is all cast iron. So once I get through probably the next 2 weeks, I'll maybe make a run, but it'll be about $600, maybe $700 if price keeps going up by me like it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, if I really went out to certain areas to magnet, so I'm filming videos and also don't want to wear, I got other things I'm trying to do, whatever else. If I went out and just probably magnet fish, just straight up heavy metal spots, I could honestly probably make as much as I do at McDonald's. But it's also like there's a lot more, I don't know, there's just a lot more variables to it as far as like it's more wear and tear on my vehicle. Every time I do that heavy loads, like I always got issues usually after I do a summer of that, or it's just, I don't know, there's a lot of it. So it's kind of, that's why I wait till there's a big load and then I use my dad's big heavy duty truck to pull it in once a month. And then, yeah. Maybe someday when I get a truck, then I would do it a lot more. But when I can get a truck, I probably won't need money from scrap. Of course, I'll still scrap it all because it's good to get it out of the water. That's the exciting part. Scorpion Metals, he's got that massive construction trailer. Because I've got a construction, like an old timey one, like a big heavy wood, big, hugely, like it'll hold everything and anything. But he's got the kind that even dumps out on the mat. That's nice.
Well, you got to have, if you if you're down there like he is and got a lot of acreage and stuff like that, it's easy to do.
Exactly.
Over here where I am, you don't have that kind of acreage, and you can't store too much stuff on your property.
Yeah, see, like I have no issue storing stuff by me. That's why. I mean, I've lived in the cities, I've lived in suburbs, I've lived everywhere, but I'm born and raised out in the sticks, and coming back, and that's who I am, man. Muddy rivers and sticks and grass, baby. That's where I belong. Like, I don't know. I gotta get me some open space. Plus, hell, what you can buy out here is so much. You can buy so much land, have so much room, be so free, do whatever you want, and pay a third of what, even less maybe, than what I used to pay in the city. It's like,
I know. Tell me about it. I know.
granted, the
all about
internet's sketchy, but it gets better. Elon Musk is working on it. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think the one thing I do miss from cities is just and now Amazon, it's not as big a deal, but like the convenience of being able to drive super quickly somewhere and then get everything you need.
DB got a question for you there.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Here. I have this black bag.
Oh, yeah, there's a nice picker in there. I seen it. That's from
North Carolina. There's a couple pickers in here.
Yeah.
I think it's because the water in here is making it all messed up here.
Why do you keep it in water? Why don't you dry it out?
It was in the water from the thing. I'm new to this, Joe. I got back and I'm just now starting to. Well, I figured I don't know.
I'll give you a hairy eyeball, man.
What is
hairy
that?
Eyeball.
Oh, that's the look, huh? I mean, I don't know. It's just like it was in water and.
What are you saving the water from the creek?
Kinda.
Oh God! What's wrong with you?
Oh, now I dropped some gold. Shit. See, now great. Yep. Okay, we're done trying this on the live. I'm gonna pick out the gold, put the gold back. Oh, don't leave me, sweet, sweet precious.
I remember I did that when I was a kid. When I went the first time I went to Yankee Stadium, after the game, they let you on the field. I got some dirt from home plate.
Hell yeah, dude!
And I had, I had it in my drawer. I just took it out of my pocket and put it in the drawer, and it kind of dissipated all over the place.
I just took it out of my pocket and put it in the drawer. I actually have little bottles of water, or even little bottles of like sand from different, like whenever I go to a new continent.
You should bless your pans with that water.
Ooh, there you see? Boom. Good thing I kept it. This was the first gold I ever found and the first water I found it in. I thought in my head when I heard that, I was like, that's kind of cool. Of course, I heard it in my own head. Do you and Anastasia live there alone? No, we do not live there alone. We live with our family right now. Actually, we moved back just to help out with the family and also to kind of get, we're hoping to get more and more full time with this because we've been looking for property out here. And now, of course, with a few things going on in our life, we're postponing the property hunt to see what maybe is going to happen here in the next couple months this summer, because there's a potential that we might have to be on the road a lot more, hopefully. So, yeah, we're kind of here as I love family. Family is very important to me, and I just same with Anastasia. So we're really fortunate to have the love and support of our parents and grandmother and sisters, and there's a lot of people here, but it's nice. Although this weekend I am here all alone tonight and tomorrow. It's fantastic. I just feel like I have to run on the roost.
Toga.
Right.
All right, well.
Yes, exactly. Kind of like saving the first dollar when you start a business, DB. Good point. That is a good point. Because, you still have the very first gold I'm sure you ever got, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably in one of my vials.
He goes, probably. I'm like, what? Oh, I got labels on it.
I've saved things since I was a little kid that I have behind me. You know, I know I showed you those silver certificate $5 bills that I had. When we were small and we'd have a birthday, my aunt would give me a $5 bill in the birthday card, you know.
That's so cool.
And she gave me silver certificates because she knew I liked them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've saved them since I was 8, 10.
So that's from like the 1800s, dude. That's incredible.
1700.
70. My apologies. Sorry, you're not that young. That's right. Oh goodness.
Well, dude, we've been here for about $1.20 right now. I gotta clean all this stuff up, and I know it's Friday night, and everybody has places to go and people to see and videos to look at and emails to send me in case you'd like any more information on my power supply, all that kind of good stuff. So I think we're going to try and call it a night, and we'll see what we can
that's awesome, DB.
Talk
Maybe
about in the back room.
Have to get you on the live to show it.
Let me let me do this real quick. I'm going to play this short intro for my outro because I like it so much. And then we'll say goodbye. So with that. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, but I think you're all subscribed anyway. So what can I tell you? Thanks again for stopping by. And if you need any information, like I say, you got my email address. Feel free to drop me a line and we can talk about it. And I'll tell you more about what the power supply is going to do. So with that, thank you, Badger. I appreciate your help tonight.
I appreciate you having me on, man. It's always a pleasure. I love hanging out and I love chatting with all your incredible subscribers and people hanging out here. And
don't forget to stop by Monday night, see Badger.
Yep, we're having the big 2K giveaway and celebration where it's just about thanking all you incredible people and giving away a bunch of amazing stuff for you all completely.
Nice.
Just trying to thank you all. So, yep.
All right, with that, good night, everybody.
Have a good
weekend, and we'll see you Monday. Take care.
See you Monday, guys. Cheers.